Hey guys, Kenny within the pocket, and today I have another unboxing for you. Really excited about this one. It's actually kind of out of my wheelhouse a little bit. Okay, I'm gonna open it with my S110B Paramilitary 2. Let's see. Best course of action on opening this box. I'm really excited for this knife. Like I said, it's kind of out of my wheelhouse. Knives I normally would carry. And it's in a steel that I haven't tried yet. And actually a company I haven't tried yet. The bag inside the box. Alright, there it is. It's another Spyderco box. Surprise, surprise. Police 4. Like I said, guys. Wow. It's definitely a big knife. And like I said, out of my wheelhouse. I'm normally carrying, a 3 to 3.5 inch blade. Wow, look at that guy come out. Yeah, that is a large knife, guys. Definitely, it's something I figured I'd try as more of a work knife. Something I'd have on me when I'm down in the garage working, and I might need to cut up a bunch of boxes or something like that, or even chop on some wood. Definitely a little stiff on the action out of the box, which isn't surprising for a backlock. Yeah, looks amazing though. Let's see. Action, almost dead center, slightly to the right there, but not bad for a Seki City, Japan there. Not bad for a Seki City, or Sakai City, however you want to say it. As you can see, we got K390, and that's by Bohler, and like I said, I'm super excited about trying this steel. Really want to put this to the test. I'm going to test it up against some A11 in my mule team, and I got a few things I want to try. But my first impressions here, guys, as far as the fit and finish of this guy, and just, my first impressions of the knife, I gotta say, man, this thing is sweet. The G10 feels nice. It's textured, but not too textured. See a little bit of fingernail there. But for a work knife, that's not a bad thing. You're gonna get a good grip on this guy even with gloves on. The back of the stainless steel here is not perfect. Definitely some ridges, and see a little bit of gaps there, but nothing super critical bad. Like I don't mind anything here. It's just subtle little gaps and stuff. But like I said, for a Seki City, this isn't a Tai Chung factory knife, so I'd expect a little bit of fit and finish issues. It looks pretty good though overall. Really stoked to try this guy. Weight it's not too heavy in hand, especially for how big this knife is. The initial feeling in hand, it feels really good, really ergonomic. I don't feel anything that's gonna hot spot. I'm sure there's some stuff I'll find. It feels good in pretty much all grips. And try reverse. It feels good in reverse grip, pinch grip. Choking up here, it feels good. Oh, yeah, I got some oil on the blade, of course, to keep this K390. The K390 is not corrosion resistant, or very corrosion resistant, probably on par with like M4. So I'm either gonna patina this blade, force a patina on it, or I might, let's see if I can flick it. Oh, not yet. Gotta work it in a little bit. So I'll probably either force a patina or just keep it oiled. I'm not sure yet, or just let it patina naturally. I'm not exactly sure what I'm gonna do yet. You guys can always give me your feedback. Let me know what you think I should do. But anyways, let me just do a quick size comparison. And this is the guy I got here, is the paramilitary 2. You can see this guy is much larger in the handle, and I'll switch them too so you can get the perspective. It's, you know, definitely got a much longer handle. You're talking like, you know, 3/4 of an inch in handle, just about an inch in blade. So I mean, you're getting a good amount of cutting edge out of this knife. I mean, you can see here, that's a significant, you know, amount of cutting edge more, and a lot more handle too. So yeah, definitely stoked to try it. Like the initial, you know, fit and finish of everything. It feels really good. Looking forward to breaking this guy in. Definitely a little stiff right now. But overall, not much complaining. As you can see, just from opening and closing this thing a little bit, the centering's gone off. So, yeah, I mean, it might be one of those things I want to take this guy apart and, you know, mess with it a little bit. I think there's some phosphor bronze washers in there, but I'm not positive. It's hard to tell. Might just be right against the liners. It kind of does look like that. If there is washers, they're going to be really thin. So I don't know how much adjusting I'm going to be able to do on this guy as far as trying to get the centering better. But, you know, like I said, I'm not too worried about it. It's going to be a work knife, and I'm more worried about this part of it, the blade. I really want to test this K390, and this is one of the only knives you can get in K390 at this point. So, I mean, except for the, what is that, the Urban. But this guy's going to really get tested on the, you know, on harder use. I'm going to really get to test this thing with the back lock. It's going to be nice and sturdy. Play-wise, I got no play side to side. Ever so slight bit of play up and down, which you hear about with these back lock Seki Cities. Yeah, it's not bad though. Nothing I would ever think about in use. Really not much at all. I think on that lockup it locked all the way in because I don't feel any play at this point. Ever so slight bit of play. Yeah, let me also just test the edge. I want to test the edge a little bit with this fresh factory edge. Feels pretty sticky. Don't have much hair on that arm. Definitely shaving sharp. It's pretty solid. Feels really sticky. Let's see if I can show you. Pretty quiet. See if it'll push. Oh yeah. It's pretty good. Little S-cut. This side's got some ridges. It's a little tougher for it to get into. Oh, sorry guys. Let me try this again. So it's not amazing. Trying to S-cut on this recycled paper is not super easy. But it does feel pretty sharp. This is that recycled paper I tell you about that's really, really hard for the knife to cut clean through. And it's cutting decent. It's not amazing, but it's pretty good. One of the better factory edges I've gotten, probably. not as good as my M4, like the Golden Colorado ones, or like the Tai Chung factory knives I've gotten have been a little bit sharper, like my Mule Team and my Chaparral. Definitely a little sharper. But this guy is no slouch. Definitely, he definitely got it sharp at the factory. Probably sufficiently sharp for most people. But anyone who sharpens, you know, you can get it, you know, you can definitely get it sharper. But yeah, not bad. Pretty impressed. Stoked to try it. First impressions, really excited. Looks great. Super stoked. So look for some more reviews on this guy. I'm sure I'll do just a long-term review and maybe some testing on the K390. But all right, guys, thanks for watching. Have a great day.